everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing This Bed We Made, and it is a mystery game. I'm gonna have to solve stuff. I was gonna have the Steam page open to get the description of it, but I forgot to open it before I started recording, and this one locks the... Oh wait! The mouse moved. One moment please, I'll get that for us. So... it says, This Bed We Made is a third-person mystery game in which you play as a maid in a 1950s hotel and snoop around strangers' rooms to uncover their deadly secrets. Discover what links guests together in this tale of love, heartbreak, and murder. Woo! Okay. So we're gonna go snooping. We're gonna snoop. Are we ready? Okay, we're ready. I heard you say it. Alright, we're going in. I know nothing about this. I just saw it on Steam and I was like, that sounds good. It looks good too. The game takes account of all your actions, including the ones you decide not to take. These choices will determine your fate and the fates of others around you. Proceed with caution. I'm now feeling the pressure of playing The Walking Dead all over again. I don't think... have I played games like that?
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure I've played a decision-based game since I've played The Walking Dead. But the Walking Dead games, like the series, is one of my favorite games.
It's on your right. Here.
Where? This one?
So each maid has her assigned floors?
Yes, exactly.
Then why is it that you were working on the fifth floor last week?
Well, the usual girl, Sophie, she had to take some time off. So Linda, that's the governess, asked me to cover for her.
We're almost there.
Oh.
Does this man look familiar?
Sorry, sir. I'm just listening in. Oh, this room. I see. You want me in here.
Good luck.
You want me in here. Tell me everything you know.
It's
I
all
know
yours,
nothing
sir.
right now.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay.
Oh, he's a little sticky.
Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Let me get right to that.
Au parc La Fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras
Is this
des
copyright?
garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons
We'll find out.
où elles étrennent l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon de vrai poème, car dans les frissons naissent toujours les plus belles chansons d'amour. Au clair de la
the stuffies.
fontaine, j'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs. Quand la claire fontaine s'amusait au jeu de nos
Document's done. Now just a bit of tidying up, and I can go on break.
Can I? Okay, yeah, we'll just leave that off in case. Use the mouse. Alright, so we, ooh. Okay, ashtray. Oh, we can make the bed. Oh, let me just help you with that. If only making the bed were this easy.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
A paper.
That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
Acknowledgement of debt. Date of acknowledgement, January 16th, 1958. Date of initial loan, January 2nd, 1957. Somebody's name is smudged off, but there it does say Mayhew. Do I need to write stuff down? Am I gonna remember all of this? Mayhew. Okay. And then something... HS? I don't know. Keith's? Maybe? Initial amount of amount. Initial amount of $1,500. Amount overdue, $3,500. That's lots of monies. On the date of the initial loan, the lender agreed to lend an amount of money to the sum of $1,500 to the borrower for an enduring period of 12 months, calculated from date of the initial loan. The borrower was obliged to pay interest at the rate of 15%, it's smudged, per annum. The total sum of said interest to be paid together with the capital sum of the granted loan by the loan period's end, with the loan period reaching its conclusion on July 2nd, 1957. Okay. The borrower was expected to have repaid the full amount owed. The failure to do so will prompt further action. Oh crap, it flips over. 1 of 6 pages. Refer to paragraph 3 for further details on the placement and the time of repayment. Refer to section C for the expected rates for all overdue payments as they relate to the time that has passed since the end of the loan period. Nothing on the back. Toggle plain text. What does that mean? Oh! Mayhew. Okay, I'm not sure that helps me at all. Alright. Tissue. Table tissue. Mm-hmm. So television. We're just gonna...
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Oh, look, another paper. You know me. You know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in '49. You're more than a friend to us, you're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible in letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us, plus 25% interest, is now 8 months overdue. My patience has worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys so we can all sit down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Oh, the boys. Like, the boys. The boys.
Let's see what Beth wanted to talk about.
The business boys. Yes, we put that away. The business boys. Can I pull the drawer out? Alright, put it back. The business boys.
I'm guessing you've seen better days, but you're obviously still important to someone.
Oh, his head moves when you rotate him. Cute. Yeah, that bear needs a little, just maybe tossed in the wash. This one too, it looks like it's got blood on it though. I assume this bear has been with the boys to meetings, and this bear has seen some things. Oh, is this a... Okay, what are you? I was like, okay, maybe it's a mouse, maybe it's a cat, but its tail is really short. And this is probably not that important. But I must know. Pick up. Can't open that because that's in the way. Okay. We look so uninterested. Yeah. Inspect. This person has left a mess everywhere. Okay, let's try to read this, okay. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 88 32nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our overdue debts, specifically an amount owed to us to the sum of $1,904.75. He has given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be gratefully appreciated for us and certainly for your neighborhood. Or for your neighbor. Sorry, just neighbor, not the whole hood. Just neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. And this paper has been stepped on multiple times. Because it was on the floor. Nobody, and I'm not picking it up either. Because that would be too obvious that I looked at it. Le Petit Régal. Okay. Ooh. Yes, I would love a hot chocolate milk, please. I've never heard somebody call it hot chocolate milk. Yeah, that does say hot beverages. But this is a long time ago. What year is it? I forgot already. 1950 something. You can't clean that? Am I supposed to run something down the drain? Am I cleaning a crime scene?
And voila. Good as new.
But are we done snooping? No, we're not. Does anyone actually use these drawers when you stay in hotels? Should I be using these drawers when I stay in hotels?
You brought your own mug?
Best dad.
Well, I guess ours aren't quite as complimentary.
Cute. Okay. What is that? Oh, it wants me to leave. Oh. Let me just go through this. Oh, the safe. Please clean this room. Do not disturb. Well, I'm in here anyway. Okay. Did we do everything we could in here? I've been here for a bit. Okay, I couldn't remember if I opened that one or not.
I should put the pillow on the bed. I'm not carrying it around.
I didn't realize we were carrying... Oh, I see up there, it tells me. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying. I don't know what I should be looking for, so we're looking at everything. Lock it up. Am I in charge here? No, okay.
Have you heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
Now, don't you think it overreacting? This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
Now I realize I've been blind. I was so in love with
Jacques.
What?
Jacques? How do you pronounce that? Jacques? Jacques. I don't know. Why don't I know? Coffee.
Now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie.
Oh, it's cigarettes. Well, it kind of looks like soup cans, if I'm honest. I've never seen a cigarette machine, so don't come at me.
Jacques. Leaving
Okay,
luggage
Jacques.
in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Probably. It's Jacques. Why couldn't I remember that Jacques had an S at the end of it?
This leak really needs to be fixed.
Oh.
I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
The weather's most definitely going to make it worse. Okay, whoa. I can't read this whole thing out loud. Don't ask me. 19 arrested in Deviant raid. Montreal police arrested 19 persons in an early Saturday raid at Manny's? Where was I? At Manny's Lounge, located on Stanley Street, downtown Montreal. The establishment, owned by Emmanuel La Liberté, is a known hangout for sex deviants. Okay, a Montreal City employee, a court official, and 2 teachers were among those seized, according to the official reports. Lieutenant Sylvain Gilbo? These French names. Oh my gosh, I didn't take enough French to know how to say all these. It says he plans to send letters to schools employing the arrested teachers. School principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent such people from being in close contact with youngsters, he said. It is everyone's responsibility to protect our children. Lieutenant G also promised an investigation would be opened on La Liberté, who already has a criminal record to his name. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know. I feel like I have to make it super fancy. Continued on page 3. Montreal is paralyzed by this winter's 5th and most important snowstorm. 15 inches of snow are expected until the end of the day. The The last major snowstorm back in January had covered the city with 12 inches of snow. The storm started yesterday with 6 inches falling during the day and 6 more during the night. Violent winds created giant snowbanks all over the city. Many drivers ignored police warnings and decided to take their cars at their own risk, resulting in several accidents. Trains from the United States are expected to be delayed up to 3 hours. At Dorval Airport, most departures have been canceled, while arrivals are delayed or diverted altogether. Continued on page 5. Shop owners against new mental hospital. Oh, is that what they were talking about? A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with Mayor Sarto Fournier last week to air their grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital on Dorchester Boulevard. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs knowing there are lunatics next door? This is not very kind. He said. Continued on page 8. Another bloody Valentine. Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with the murder of an Outremont resident. A worried neighbor called the authorities at 11:15 p.m. after hearing loud shouts from next door. When police arrived, I'm fighting a yawn, they found the lifeless body of a 34-year-old man. Authorities have refused to identify the victim or provide any details about the circumstances of his death. No suspect has been apprehended yet, but Detective Lieutenant Maurice Tremblay... Why does that name sound familiar?
I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay.
Asked anyone with information to come forward as soon as possible. Continued on page 14. Okay, so that's a little suspicious because we know somebody owed some money. Was that the street? Pardon me one moment. We have to pay attention. Hey you. I see you. Creeping over there on them shelves. Valentine's Ball. Am I supposed to go in there? Apparently
Hey, Beth.
not.
Hey there.
What was that dramatic turnaround like
who's
she's a
sleeping?
villain? Maybe she is.
What?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
Oh gosh. Am I timed? Okay, no. For some reason I was like, is this like The Walking Dead where it's timed?
They weren't kissing this time. They were fighting.
Oh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Oh, Linda.
Ugh, that bitch.
Whoa!
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
Why does everyone hate Linda?
I don't get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
To you, maybe, but she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
A threat? A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that, but that's her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh. Thanks. So, you said you needed me? My help, I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
Let's see. Something clean. Did you see a mouse? I don't know. I keep choosing this one. Maybe I'll do this one.
Did you see a mouse again?
You make it sound like that would be no big deal.
It would. Wouldn't it?
Well, what if it was a rat?
Didn't you tell me you were raised on a farm? Those little creatures shouldn't scare you.
Ugh, that doesn't make them any less disgusting.
So, is there one or not?
No. No rodent is involved, thank God. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
Oh, that's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Okay. Oh gosh, we have a journal too. Oh good, we have notes provided by the game. Okay, Beth's banter. Even if it's only a few minutes out of my day, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. She called me up to clean a mess made by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. I don't think I've met someone who can make conversation seem so effortless. Beth has a witty response for everything. It's too bad maids aren't usually allowed up in the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be a great way to start my morning. Alright. Oh. We don't have Bernard yet. We just have Beth. Beth has been the hotel's receptionist for as long as I can remember. In fact, hers was the first face that welcomed me when I took my first step inside the Clarington. She knows this place like the back of her hand. Beth can be fiery, which doesn't win her much love from Bernard, but most guests adore her for her magnetic personality, and that's something Bernard can plainly see. We don't get the chance to chat as often as I'd like, but when we do, it's always a blast. I only wish I had even half of her wit, so I could entertain her as much as she entertains me. Okay. Alright, so...
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
Well, if I mop, will I not be able to do anything else? Like, what's this?
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Say no to divorce. You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to the family home in divorce. Issued by the DOC, Divorce Oversight Committee. Alright. Well. Okay. That's the menu we saw before. Can I open this? I cannot open it. Alright, to the mop, I guess. Oh wait. That's the same paper. I didn't look at the back last time. I'm not going to read through the back. If you want to read through the back, you can pause it. Yeah, something about how that oil is going to save marriages. If only. things were that easy. Okay, I don't know what to do with that. What's this?
Chocolate mousse cake.
Oh,
Maybe Bobby wouldn't mind sneaking me a slice. Ugh, no. Bernard would have both our heads.
and the divorce thing again. Okay, cool. There's the stuff that's blocking the hole. Do we have to talk to
Linda,
Bernard?
Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew. Hi. I'm sorry. I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No. I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm just... I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
I never even looked at the Valentine's Day ball. Probably still should. I heard it was a disaster. Actually, Beth called me here. Were you there during the ball?
No, Beth called me. A guest knocked over a vase and made a mess in the lobby.
Yeah, I saw that catastrophe happen. Just what we need, huh?
Well, I'd rather be doing that than cleaning the reception hall with Nicole.
Oof. Yeah, I don't even want to see the state of the
Nicole in
place
there?
after this weekend. I know chocolate fountains are for dipping, but I didn't expect to find someone's shoe in there.
How?
No idea. You must see plenty of weird stuff too, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Oh, great. Something gross, something very odd, something about you? Did we read about Andrew? Say something gross.
It's a bit gross.
Oh. I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
God, I hope so too. A few weeks ago, I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with cucumbers. Like, whole cucumbers. And some of them were carved, and I threw the whole trash can out that day. Don't tell Bernard.
I won't. Oh. I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay.
Okay,
I
so
need
this
to...
definitely has replayability as well.
Yeah.
I keep
all right.
comparing it to the Walking Dead games.
Take care.
But
You too.
I don't know how the outcomes are, like how they affect you. I know it said it pays attention to that, but...
Make sure the hotel stays accessible to
Open the door?
I can hardly believe
Even if I jiggled the doorknob, they'd be like, what? They'd be like, why are you trying to come in here right now? Janitor's closet? What's this room?
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Oh wait, do I hear chopping in there? You hear pots and pans and stuff. Alright, we need a mop, which would be this thing. What else is in here? Hangers. A sink. The usual. Do I need this too? Could come in handy, but no, apparently not. I'm just gonna leave.
Stairs, exercise. Elevator, convenience. Yeah, elevator wins this time.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen. Well, that sounds a bit excessive, don't you think? Of course. We're all grateful that you're...
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw.
I hear vacuuming too. Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot I have to clean. Let me just get that. I thought it was gonna be like dirt and stuff, but it's just pretty much water.
Ew. I better throw that away.
What is it? Wait, how do I throw it away?
There's still some junk lying around.
How do I... Oh. Okay.
A film roll. The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him. Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Oh, something definitely happened here. Oh, something definitely happened here.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth,
is it
who
Gordon
knocked over that
Ramsay? Was he
vase?
complaining about the food in the kitchen?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely.
So, which room are you staying in?
Oh, it's
Mr.
definitely not
Spade?
Gordon. That's an R.
Like, I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
Sorry, hang on. I'm really close to the screen right now. Spade, Spade. Spade. We're looking for a Spade. There he is. 505. First time staying.
Sadly,
So
he
we
doesn't have
505.
He's a bit of an old-fashioned fella, if you know what I
In.
mean.
Check out.
Yes, certainly. So first I suggest
Okay,
finding a
what do
nice
I
little
do?
corner where you can kneel down, all right? Then you clasp your hands together and think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end. It may help to repeat his name, too. It's, God, G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your plight. Making fun of you, sir. No, I never dare.
I'm supposed to pay attention to this, aren't I?
If anyone can
Tremblay.
make the snowstorm end, it's him.
Or Tremblay. Oh, my mom's ringing the dinner bell.
Sir? Oh well.
Okay. So there's quite a few names in here. I'm going to eat my food and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm wondering if I need to pay attention to any of this aside from Spade. Oh, I'm still moving the book. It's 505 first time. Stayed for 4 days. But, oh my gosh, my voice. But, where was it? Tremblay. 402. Wait, what room did I start in? What room was I in? Fisher Price. I'm sorry, I just noticed those two by each other. Okay, so 505. Put back. Put back. So I have to go up.
Bernard still leaves these around the front desk?
Matchbook.
Guess he didn't hear Beth when she swore she'd burn the place to the ground next time she had to suffer through one of his sermons.
Oh gosh. I looked at that. Let's see. Do I have to go upstairs? Just to put the mop back. I might have to put the mop back. Sorry if I'm really overexposed. I tried to turn the brightness of my ring light down, but it still doesn't seem to be wanting to balance out. Do I have to put the mop back?
Beth said the guest was a Mr. Spade. The film roll probably belongs to him. should be able to find his room in the logbook.
Oh, okay. Bernard is the Clarington's manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming around outside of their posts, so our paths don't cross often. Lately, he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape. Whatever that means. And there have been a lot of changes around here as a result. He's enforcing employee rules more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. The stress is practically radiating off of him. Bernard and Linda are quite close. She's his second in command, but it's an open secret that there's more going on. Oh. They've been arguing more and more lately, though, usually about Linda's strong feelings about Wendy. Bernard loves Wendy, or more accurately, loves how much the guests love her, while Linda thinks she's up to no good. Oh. We haven't seen Linda yet, but by this picture, she looks like she got a stank face. Okay. Linda is the Clarington's governess, Bernard's second in command. Oh, she's got longer to read, and it's easy to see why. She rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. The same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately. It's like she's made it her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jacques' relationship. And I'm worried that her latest efforts may have succeeded. Linda feels incredibly strong about married couples who choose to divorce. She's been leaving anti-divorce flyers on every floor and won't even speak to any divorcee staying in the hotel. Like poor Miss why can't I say that? Beaumont. Yeah. Beaumont. In room 507. Where do such strong convictions like that come from? Well, let's find out. It's a little hypocritical, to say the least. Linda's always worked quite closely with Bernard, but we've all known their relationship goes beyond just co-workers. That relationship has been strained lately, and it seems like the source of that strain is poor Wendy. Bernard might be willing to bend over backwards for Linda, but firing the hotel's most popular waitress just because she demands it? I'm not sure he'll bend that far. I really don't want to read about everybody, if I'm honest. Okay, Wendy, I don't want to, but I'm going to. Wendy is a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend Yvette were hired together, and they used to be inseparable, until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence that this was around the time Wendy started dating Jacques, the bellboy, to whom she's now happily engaged. That is, depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is the Claringtons' resident flirt. Sure, she's popular with the guests and collects the most tips by far, but I've always chalked that up to the same thing that has drawn me to her. That warm smile that just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though. We're talking a lot about Linda on other people's pages. And seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is. Right? Jealous much? Yuck. Okay, we got Bobby and Andrew. We met Andrew. I have family? I remember her mom being mentioned. Oh, we don't have a picture of Bobby. Okay, Andrew. Andrew is the concierge and receptionist for the Clarington. He's intelligent, professional, kind, and well-mannered, which easily makes him Bernard's favorite. But he knows how to have fun when no one's looking. Whenever I see him, he's either dashing off on his latest errand or burying himself in a book, so we haven't had a lot of chances to socialize at length. When we do, though, it always feels easy, like talking to someone perfectly attuned to your wavelengths. Oh, I love when that happens. Maybe I should ask him for some book recommendations. It would be nice to have some more reasons to talk to him. Are we interested in Andrew? I have family. Well, I only heard her mom be mentioned. I didn't know she had a dad. Or no, she said her dad wasn't in the picture. Is that a lie? Is that a lie? Mom always means well, but life hasn't dealt her the best hand of cards. She doesn't talk to me very much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. It's just the two of us at home. Mom's had bad luck with keeping jobs, and she finds it hard to be around people. So she stays home most of the time. At least she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchard. Again, I don't know what that is, if that's real or not. On her good days, she can manage on her own. But on her bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. Okay, good. Thank you that this one's so short, even though it's not. Nice. Left when I was 2 years old, haven't heard from him since. Mom doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. Great. Love that. That's short and to the point. Okay. Progress. Myself. Take a few minutes out of my day. My few steps closer to Employee of the Month. Love that for us. If I don't have to put the mop back, I'm going up. I'm not going up. It doesn't want me to. I'm gonna put the mop back.
Where am I going? I need to get back to the logbook and find Mr. Spade's room number.
We did. How am I supposed to? Or just this H's VIP?
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
She has a very sweet voice. Oh crap, I gotta look at my stuff again.
I should go to the 5th floor to return Mr. Spade's film roll.
Okay. She basically says what we're doing. If I get lost, I can look at that stuff, but I'm not lost right now. Okay, now we know where we're going.
Hold it, please. Phew, made it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Was I not supposed to?
Well, Eugene asked us not to touch anything until he's repaired the leak, but it's probably safer this way. Someone could have slipped on it.
They called me the Puddle Patrol in high school. That's probably not
6th.
appropriate for me to say.
Thanks.
I said it anyway. I have to leave it in.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest. The one
Oh,
who rented the
H.
entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about?
Why does he need to know?
He's sort of a celebrity, isn't he?
He sure acts like one. I wouldn't want to be that poor assistant he keeps shouting at.
Is it Gordon
I wish I
Ramsay?
was assigned to clean his room. Can you imagine the weird things I'd find?
Be careful what you wish for. I wouldn't be surprised if the man kept a few skeletons in his closet.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity.
Oh.
I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
The door is cracked. The door is cracked.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests at least.
Oh, it's on both sides. Fancy. The divorce papers.
Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids?
Be visible.
Bernard seems to think so.
Be thorough. Be careful. Oh, okay. Partial cleaning. Complete cleaning. Chambermaid's Guide. Okay. Sophie Roy, that's us. Partial. We haven't even cleaned that room yet. 506 complete. Expect a big mess. Oh. Love that for us. Okay. Anything in the back? No. You always gotta flip it over. Oh, please.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up. Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
I don't have a cup. Why does it say cup? Excuse me, Mr. Spade?
Mr. Spade?
Is there a
Mr.
body
Spade?
under that blanket? I have a right to be concerned. Oh. Oh, a red light. Ooh. Well, I guess that's where he's doing his film stuff. Or something more devious. Maybe. Put his own bulb in. We can't have this. Oh, and gloves. Fine grain developer, okay. Yes. Oh. Those are pictures of me. Inspect, throw away.
What is this?
Why do I look pissed in this image? Okay, he's not dating them or anything. Are we stealing? Tampering with objects may lead to positive or negative. That's behind my head on the screen for you, but it says tampering with objects may lead to positive or negative consequences. And I've already touched 3 of them. Well, we'll just keep going. Okay. Okay, trying perfume on and putting it back. I mean, that would bother me, but I didn't take it. We're not going to throw them away because we're not going to be weird about this. Inspect. That's the bulb he took out, I assume. This is the Instam. Fine grain developer A. Use mixed with an equal quantity of Instam fine grain developer B. Which is this? New York. Oh. The water sounds, they happen when you shake it. Oh, he's gonna know I was in here. I cleaned a toilet.
It's like prescription drugs. But what are they for exactly?
Tories. Metprobamate. I'm an ASMR artist, leave me alone.
I should bring that back to my cart.
I'm not gonna throw that away because that thing out there said you don't know what could be their prized possession, but I don't think gloves are a prized possession, but if you're using them for picture development, I won't touch them. Okay. Don't like how they're dripping. These are just tongs, right, for the pictures? It's July 2nd. Sorry if you hear fireworks. You know how that is. Okay. Taking your trash. The line is... Oh, the line was dead. Okay, it's working.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Beth.
Beth, it's Sophie. Can I...
We're gonna ask for
Can
Andrew.
I speak to Andrew, please?
Yeah. Hold on. Andrew? Andrew?
I'm here. Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, Sophie. Yeah, it's just...
Why do I feel like Andrew is the weirdo?
Expected.
Oh,
He's taking
I'm
the
sorry to
picture.
add to your plate.
Or he's
but
asking for the pictures.
I really need your help.
Sure. What's up?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Mr. Spade? Why would he...
I found a dark room.
I don't know. He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Jesus. What are you doing in them exactly?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Oh. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act?
Yes.
Yes.
I think we should call the police.
Whoa, slow down a minute.
But...
Sophie, there are pictures of you invading our guests' privacy.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I believe you. But others might not. With those pictures, it could really blow up in your face if a guest were to complain about missing items.
Is he gaslighting me?
So I just leave? Do nothing?
That's not what I'm saying, but I think you should try to get a better understanding of the situation before you tell anyone. I've given photography a shot before.
Really?
At least I planned to. Did a whole lot of reading, and didn't quite get to the doing part. Anyway, the point is that dark rooms like that take a lot of time and effort to set up. It seems unlikely he went through all this trouble just for a few pictures. I bet there are more of them, somewhere.
Are you telling me I should snoop around?
Yes, encouraging
it's
you
nothing
for what you already
haven't
do.
done before, is it?
Andrew?
Andrew,
come
are you
on.
flirting
Have no
with
jokes
me?
never killed anyone?
Oh my god.
Any idea where I should start then?
Well, according to my notes, Mr. Spade asked for the combination to his room's safe. There's a good chance he stored more pictures in it.
Maybe, but I don't have the code.
Maybe I can... Give me a sec.
Page turning. This game is perfect.
Shoot.
Oh.
What?
Bad news is, I can't find the combination list. Good news is, we can probably do without it. Most guests write their code down to make sure they don't forget it.
Oh, I'm gonna find it. It's on the back or something.
Say you wanted to look for it. I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry about all that.
No problem.
Oh, and Andrew?
Yes?
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
Betwixt us.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. We trust him, I think. Oh, that was weird, the way that fell. Okay. What do you... Whoa. That's... a blade to shave with. I do know that. We're not gonna pick that up. Inspect Felix's shaving cream. A closer shave at a sensible price. That's what we want. Text. French, English, English, French dictionary. Spelling based on the dictionary. Okay, French. Okay. We just have the door wide open while we snoop.
I'd forget my own head.
Do
if I
not
didn't
forget
write
to buy
everything
more
down.
film.
I guess we have that in common.
The key. Any clues you pick up or throw away can be found in... What?
Did you intend for me to discover your little dark room? Or did this just fall down?
Oh, the TV's on. I don't know what to tackle first. And there's a weird note in front of it. I don't like that. "99th Infantry Division, Belgium, November 1944. Okay. Birds of North America. An encyclopedia. Why did I say encyclopedia? That weird. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia. I don't even know how I said it. Anyway, encyclopedia. A definitive work on bird identification. This 5th edition of Birds of North America. Why am I reading this? That doesn't have anything to do with this. My favorite activity is putting the bed back together. Oh, a case.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere.
Oh, it just made me look at the map. Is this everywhere I've walked? Okay, we've got a lot to look at here.
The oratory. I just went there for the first time and... God, it's been years, hasn't it?
Okay, Canada's largest church. It's the same on both sides. Special occasion, wedding, funeral. Why would you throw this stuff away? The lake. Okay, that gave me the chills. I don't like that.
Beaver Lake. I took Mom skating there just a few weeks ago.
Okay, so he is following us around. Two. Well, there's 4 2s on there. That'd be kind of weird if that was the code. Tramways. Okay.
This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves. Were you there too?
Duh, he was following you, Queen. Okay. Why Harry's... Every time I hear Harry, I just think, Harry!
Harry!
Why Harry's? Lots of burger places closer to the hotel. Wait, we have to check the back.
Harry's Diner too. Were we ever there at the same time?
Oh, duh. Okay, there are numbers on these. There's a 4. 2. There's a random 4. And there's a bunch of 2s. T30. T30. Don't know what that means. Scam.
One man's trash is another maid's trash.
That we are gonna throw away.
Something tells me you won't be missing this.
Soap. It's a very clean can. He must have licked it clean. Frank's beans. Again, very clean can. Oh. Sorry.
I hope you aren't eating those beans. Morgan. Is that your real name?
Oh, Morgan.
Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
Edith Franklin. USA. Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother. Oh. Oh, I didn't look at the back of it. Oh, okay. Paul Morgan. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of... at least 5. What if I throw them away? I'm not going to do that. Okay, here's a map.
Is this...
Housekeeping, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Floor of the Clarington?
Room service night, mostly. Lobby boys. Ew, lobby boys. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. It is definitely not safe for her to be in this room, because, like, if he ever came back in here, we'll get that in a moment. We could be locked in. Simple as that.
Oh.
Oh, they were roommates. Okay. Wow. Oh, there's a ticket in this thing, though. Wait, can I click on it more? There's a ticket in here. Okay, alright. Binoculars. Oh, and a key. Wow, that's really dried in there, huh? Same deal. Okay, we got those binoculars that he's using to creep. And the key.
What do we have here?
The key. So we're going to pick it up. And we're going to end up putting it right back. Clean that. Socks. We are not turning that on. Do not forget to take your pills.
The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her TV shows.
Did you hear that laughter? That was crazy. I hear somebody in the hallway. It's really scary.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses and prescriptions.
Paul. There's somebody in the hallway. Okay. Okay, close it. Okay. But it's still open. That was creepy. Did you see that hand come through? It's a mirror. But like it looked like the hand, oh my god, came up out of it. That was terrifying.
Okay. If reception gave him a code, maybe he wrote it down. Somewhere.
He doesn't like them new ports, he likes them old ports. Okay. Where would he write it down? Did I not pick this up yet?
Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Who was in 507? This room is questions occupied by extended stay. Thank you for understanding. Okay, we are learning things. Hello?
Is he here?
Who? Oh, Mr. Spade? No, he's not.
Andrew? You said you'd call if he was coming back to his room.
Right. I did, right. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, Andrew. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I'm so sorry.
The door is
Sophie.
right there.
I
And it's
couldn't
open.
help but check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
What is it?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
Whoa. Like they have in the movies? What is he tracking?
Me, I think. The map's marked at a couple of spots. They're all places I visited recently.
Jesus. Did you... have you found anything on him?
I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan. Mr. Spade must be an alias.
The Maltese Falcon.
The Mal what?
I can't believe I didn't notice it earlier. The Maltese Falcon. It's a book centered around a private investigator named Sam Spade.
Oh, you don't think Mr. Morgan's a PI too, do you?
Well, if he is, then he's not exactly being subtle about it. It's like being a spy and using James Bond as a pseudonym.
James who?
Never mind. It's from another book. Did you find
Was this
anything
before
else?
James Bond was made into movies? I am hearing noises in the hall.
He seems to have spent some time in a psychiatric hospital.
Oh, he did? Well, a lot of people do, really. More than you'd think. It's not that weird. What does he suffer from?
Was Andrew?
According to his file,
I feel like Andrew has something to do with this.
insomnia, anxiety, memory loss.
He's probably been through some pretty traumatic events. So is that all you found, then?
I discovered an army picture taken in Belgium in 1944. I think he was in World War II.
That would certainly explain his symptoms. Imagine all the horrors he must have seen. Do you know which division he was in, by any chance?
The 99th Infantry, I think.
The Battle Babies.
The Battle Babies? That's a weird
We're spending
nickname.
too much time on the
That's
phone.
because most of the soldiers in the 99th
I know I
were
could have stopped it
inexperienced.
myself, but
Still, they fared well against the Germans. Got medals of honor and everything.
how much do you know about this?
How do you know so
Or how
much
do you
about
know
World
so
War
much?
II?
From books, obviously.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you know so much about so much stuff.
Who knew being a huge nerd would pay off one day?
For crimes.
Found anything else on Mr. Morgan?
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Wait, you figured out the combination already?
It took some work, but yes.
Wow.
I know
You're a
it.
resourceful gal, aren't you?
I
have
didn't
my
see
moments.
Well, I'll leave
Unless
you
it
to
had to do with
Okay,
the 2 and the 4.
I'll call you back.
Please do. And I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right. Thanks.
He's already in the hotel. How do I know the code? So in the fourth line, the phone's ringing. Okay. How do I know the code? Maybe you look like the, Lindsay girl. I guess did write down the safe combination, or at least a reminder for it. Hoping that by looking around I might be able to find something. Oh wait. Use address, infantry division, year of hospital discharge. So, it's 3 digits. Two, 4. Wait, that's his birthday. Never mind. $57. Close it. Close it. Sorry, not that. What? He wrote a note. Hold and turn the dial. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Lindsay's address, which was 34. So 99. 34, 99. $34, $99, $57. $34.99. Oh wait, you go the other way. Oh, sorry. 57. Yeah. There's a gun in there. Not safe for work. We don't know what that is.
M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here?
Okay. I have to see what that says. Okay, arrived at the hotel. Room not ready yet. Had to wait in the lobby. M and H came in, both nicely dressed. M was holding a flower bouquet. Heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyers to the way out. To find out what oratory they were talking about. Room finally ready. No sign of M or H. Decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. Still no sign of M&H. We've probably gone out again. Finished developing the afternoon's pictures. Unable to sleep. Heard weird noises from the corridor. No idea who or what it was. Oh my gosh.
Going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
Oh gosh, there's so much freaking read. Arrived at the hotel's restaurant, ate a quick breakfast, left the hotel, got into a taxi, tried to follow, but no money. Found a pawn shop to get some money, but no idea where they went. Back in my room, we'll have to kill time until M&H returns. Spotted M&H entering the hotel with Weston shopping bags. Eating in the hotel's restaurant. Managed to exchange words with a woman and her child. Left the restaurant, probably turning in for the night. While leaving, H emptied pockets in the trash. Searched the trash, found a receipt from a place called Harry's Diner with drawings and weird symbols on it. Took a coffee at Harry's Diner, showed pictures to waitress. Waitress remembered them. M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. Back in my room, tried mapping movements since their arrival in Montreal. Unable to sleep again. Heard someone exiting room 507, but did not hear the elevator. Oh,
Why are you
goodness.
following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
Okay, we get breakfast, left the hotel, got into a taxi, followed them to a place called Mount Royal. Skating on a small frozen lake, fell on the ice while trying to get a picture. He might have seen me. Ate at the lounge and left a ticket on the table. Ticket has weird symbols on it, just like Harry's Diner receipt. Is it someone? No, I don't know. I decided to leave because of the snowstorm. Arrived at the hotel shortly after me. Looked angry. Something happened during the taxi ride, but what? No sign of M&H since early afternoon. Tonight, we'll try to find out who's sneaking out at night. Mount Royal. S. Spade. Weird. Okay. And then there's a gun.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now.
Why? Okay, I'll put it down. She's, experiencing a lot of, stuff going on.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
Okay.
M and H. Maybe Andrew could find them in the logbook.
Do we call back down? We're calling the front desk.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hey. Just a sec.
Beth, could you cover for me?
Again?
Pretty please?
Sorry about that. So, I take it you opened Morgan's safe. What was in it?
A journal.
Oh? Does it say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
2 other staff members? Who is it?
No, they're guests. I don't know their names though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Are you alright?
Of course. Sorry. I'll just need some more info to narrow the search. What do you know about them?
M and H.
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
It could be initials, or maybe, I don't know, husband and mistress.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
They're a couple?
From what I can gather, it seems they're together.
Okay, so we're probably looking for a room with a double bed then.
Do we have a lot of couples at the moment?
Well, seeing as last Friday was Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So yeah, a lot. Wait a minute. There's a couple staying in room 509. Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
My thoughts exactly.
She put the pieces together.
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I was there when they checked in. Handed them a couple pamphlets on tourist attractions. I remember noticing that Mr. Cruz wears the same cologne as my father, but...
That's not much to go on.
Yeah, I know. Do you, perhaps, have room 509 on your to-do list?
I do.
I do, actually.
Would it be wrong of me to suggest you do some...
Snooping?
More investigation?
For now.
We're not calling it snooping, it's investigation.
I'm sure we'll find a
investigating
better legacy for you.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Watch out, alright?
I will. I promise.
Oh, here we go. Walking with a purpose. Make sure I look great for the occasion in case someone's in the room.
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note, I'm going to stop this one here. I may continue it, but we'll save that for another episode. Thank you so much for joining me for this. Let me know what you think of it. I'm finding it interesting so far. It's just a lot of reading, and I'm not the best at reading, so I'm so sorry that you have to sit through me reading. Yeah, we'll improve as we continue. I just gotta get in the groove. I'm feeling a little off today with all that stuff that happened. It's just like, it's not happening, but we'll get there. With all that being said, I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.